So what rights do tenants have that landlords often ignore?
It's a good question. Yeah, often the problem is like security deposits. So you got a tenant leaving, what things can or can't be taken out of the security deposit. There were new laws passed this year about that, making it a lot more specific of what a landlord's got to do. Coming in April, landlords have to do pre and post pictures and explanations of why certain things were taken out. You can't just do, invoices or just bills. You got to like explain why. So usually, like before, a tenant would leave and they would wipe everything down, expecting normal wear and tear were fine. And they had it like, let's say you moved in and there was a rug that was there the whole year, and that rug had been there for maybe the last 7 years, but you're there the year the landlord replaces it. You might get stuck with a bill for it. And then the tenant goes, well, what the hell? Like, why am I paying for this? The next person's going to get the benefit. Those are those kind of gray areas that often landlords will get into issues with. Separate from that, they generally don't want to do massive, remediation work if there's mold or there's vermin. They kind of want to do the bare minimum, because the more that they do, the more you acknowledge problem. There's a question of whether they should be returned rent or money. And so you're kind of caught in this awkward area where you want to do the right thing, but we don't want to admit too much because it might be used against us. So usually it's kind of towing that line where the landlord will have property managers who want to do the right thing, but if they don't have the funds to do it, or they're concerned about the city getting involved, they may just do Band-Aids instead of proper overhauls to deal with the issues fundamentally.